What's up, YouTube family, and welcome back to Solomon's Vineyard. And today I'm starting a new segment on the channel, and it's called Old School Sundays, where I'll take fragrances from the early 2000s, the 90s, and back, and preview them and give you my take on them. And today is no exception. Alright, today I have a fragrance sent to me from my brother at Masked Man Previews. Alright, so give me a chance to get to my room and we'll get on into the preview. Alright, Talia, drop my music for the boy. Welcome back, family, and my beautiful frag friends, and all of my subscribers here at Solomon's Vineyard. Today I'm starting off a segment and that I will try to be consistent with, and it is called Old School Sunday. Many of you know that some of my favorite fragrances are from the 90s and 80s. Not that I don't really like the fragrances in the 2000s, I do. But the 90s and the 80s are some memorable years. I remember all of the fragrances from old. And man, just to think that we're still wearing these fragrances some 20, some 30 years later is great. And today I'll be talking about a fragrance that you have seen me talk about on my channel before, but it is the aqua version of it. And it is this one, Quorum by Antonio Pugh. Now, one of my subscribers told me that this must be a newer formulation, and it could be. And he knows because he told me some details that only a person that wears Quorum would know. But nonetheless, this stuff is beautiful. I love it. It's musky. It is still strong, surprisingly. It may be a new batch, but God dog, it still works. So today I got a decant or sample from my boy Jason over at Masked Man Previews. Sent me a little bit, so I mean a nice size decant. But I'm wearing it today. It's my scent of the evening, and I got some left for the preview, of course. And this is Aqua Quorum, okay, by the same gentleman. All right, now before I jump into this preview, though, if you are new to Solomon's Vineyard, why don't you become a family member? Go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell below, tap on all, so that you can get all of the content from this channel to your feed. Go ahead and like the video, share, okay, and listen, comment down below. I love the dialogue. I love talking to you guys. If you are familiar with this fragrance, okay, hit me up in the comment box below and let me know, have you tried Aqua Quorum or Quorum Aqua, okay? I think you can follow me on Instagram at DarkRider761 or Facebook. Russell Mack is my name. Fragrances is my game. All right. Let's get into this preview. This is a decant of Quorum, Aqua Quorum, sent to me by Masked Man Previews. He said he wanted me to smell it. Kind of surprised me because I wasn't expecting this. Okay. And any fragrances 10 years old or better, okay, I will include in the Old School Sunday. Okay, it's been an idea in my mind, been floating around in my brain for quite some time. It's not like we don't wear fragrances from the 90s and 80s. In fact, a lot of the flankers come from fragrances that were already existing. Okay, like Aqua di Gio. One of the most popular fragrances in the game now is Aqua di Gio Profundo. And then they had Profumo. I have that one myself with the magnetic cap. Okay, I know they have a new bottle presentation I looked at the other day while in Ulta Beauty. It don't have the magnetic cap. I looked at Absolute. It's another good one. Okay, that's a flanker. You feel me? A lot of the Yves Saint Laurents, okay, a lot of the polos, a lot of the fragrances that we wear today. We talk about and we hype up our fragrances that started from the 80s and some 70s. So even in this, like Polo came out in 1978. You feel me? So this is why I decided to incorporate this segment only on Sundays. Not that I won't preview older fragrances during the week, but that's the concept. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys participate. And I'm going to try to be as consistent with it as I can. Now, this video may be a little bit longer because this is my first time doing it on Solomon's Vineyard. Nonetheless, let's go on into it. Now, we got aqua Quorum. It's an aquatic. It's fresh. This came out in 1993, 94. Okay, I'm not certain on what month it was. But I am wearing this fragrance right now, and it is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. It's one of the fragrances the scent profile is of that of the 90s, yet it seems to have a modern vibe to it. Okay, let's spray the rest of what I have on my wrist. Man, that opening is enchanting. Okay, I'm gonna rub a little bit on my moustache. All right. Man, and what you get when you first spray this is you get lavender, okay, with freesia, okay. If you remember, I talked about a fragrance on my channel from the house of OP, Ocean Pacific, and freesia was a note that was in the Simply Sun, fruity with floral nuances, with berries, but this stuff is getting really, really strong right now. You got a beautiful, beautiful lavender note. You got some grapefruit in the heart with geranium. And you know, if you heard me talk about fragrances here on Solomon's Vineyard, then you know that geranium is a rose note with lemon. It's a lemony smelling rose. My God, and you get oak moss and amber in the heart with another note. This stuff is good, y'all. He really shocked me with this one. It's really nice, and basically you get a fresh aquatic fragrance. That's what this fragrance is. It has some spicy nuances to it. Wow. Right now, the sillage on this, the scent cloud that you get from this is beautiful, okay? It is commonly worn in the summer and spring, okay? But I decided, since I was inside tonight in a controlled environment, to go on and try it and preview it. And this stuff is this the kind of fragrance I love. I remember its alternative, which I'm gonna tell you about shortly, okay? But this stuff here is really, really good. It's not a wow fragrance. It's your normal 1990s freshie, okay? It's what the freshie smelled back in those times. And it's what you would expect from Quorum Aqua, okay? It's what you would expect from a fragrance from those times. It's nostalgic, and that's what I love about it. It puts me back into that frame of mind back in 93, man. I was just about to graduate high school. You know, I was wrestling. I was on the wrestling team, and I had this one. I had Quorum Aqua at the time, and I wore it, and I can remember this smell. And it brings back memories of riding the bus to Mississippi for the wrestling tournaments and to Alabama for the wrestling tournaments. And I used to have this stuff booming on my skin, okay? Now, I'm sure that this is a newer formulation, but then again, it's radiating off my skin, okay? I definitely know I would get at least 7 hours. Just the way the notes put together, the way the fragrance performs, with the freesia and the oak moss, I know that it'll last at least 7 to 8 hours. This stuff is good. It has a green quality to it. It has an aquatic, an oceanic feel to it. It's one that you can't go wrong. You can wear this to the office, to work. You can wear this anywhere. This is one you can easily reach. Easily reach for when you get out of the shower. If you're just going to run errands, you know, and you're not going to be out long, you could definitely rock this one, okay? Now, let's get to its alternative. The fragrance that you could wear that smells like it came out around the same time as Aqua Quorum. I think that Quorum may have borrowed this fragrance I'm getting ready to tell you about, and it is Polo Sport by Ralph Lauren. I don't know if you guys have smelled it. It does smell almost identical to one another. And funny, Polo Sport came out in 1993 too. Isn't that something? The notes, though, differ a lot because Polo Sport has like 8 notes at the top, 7 in the heart, and about 5 in the bass, which is amazing. But I had Polo Sport. Okay, and those notes, though as many, which in those times a lot of notes and fragrances were common, you don't smell that. You actually get this scent profile, a fresh, oceanic, aquatic, bergamot, citruses, grapefruit, freesia. They all do the same thing. The fresh, cooling vibe. Oh man, something that definitely gets compliments. A pleasant smell, a mass appealer. Good job. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. He knew I would like this because I love fragrances from that era. And Polo Sport and Aqua Quorum are basically similar in smell. If you haven't tried either, get your hands on them. You can get Aqua Quorum on Fragrance X for about $14 for, I think, this size bottle, if I'm not mistaken. This stuff here beautiful too. I love it. I wear it all the time. So now I definitely got to get me a bottle of either Polo Sport or Aqua Quorum or both. Okay. And that's why I wanted to do this old school Sunday, because I could take my time and talk about some of these older fragrances that I love, that I grew up with. All of us had a father, an uncle, a cousin that wore something similar to this. Of the Polo in the green bottle, you remember that? The preferred stock, the Cool Water, which is still around. Cool Water is still sought after. People still wearing Cool Water. That scent profile has created so many fragrances came from that scent profile. It ain't a shame. Le Parfait by Armand was one that has the same vibe as Cool Water. Only they took Green Irish Tweed and Aventus and put it together, and boom, Le Parfait was created. Okay, so let's keep this old school Sunday going. I would love your comments down in the comment thread below. Tell me what you think about me doing this old school Sunday. Okay. What do you think about this fragrance? This is one that you would try. Have you tried it? Do you know about it? Have you experienced it? Do you have a family member that rocked it? Okay, Quorum, Aqua Quorum, Quorum itself, the original, or even Polo Sport. Okay, these are some beautiful freshies. That's what I would say. And summertime is approaching us. Spring is approaching us, so I'm definitely going to go on and get it so I can have it for spring and summer, because I want to see if it's going to do what I think it's going to do. Because right now, it's radiating off my skin. Okay, so that's it, you guys. I just wanted to get on and start a new segment, talked about some old fragrances, especially this one. Thank you again, Jason, from Mass Man Reviews. I appreciate you, my brother. You guys take care of yourself, all right? Don't forget about the giveaway, all right? There's a video posted even right now. You can go and check it out, okay? I'm giving away a full bottle of, well, just watch the video, okay? Must be a subscriber, must like the video, and put SV76, okay? Listen, I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you soon for another fragrance preview. God bless you. Peace, family. Until next time.
All right.